Tom Brady's potential power play, Chris. I'm fascinated by this.
Yeah.
No Reggie White free agency tour. No Peyton Manning free agency tour. You need to go see the king. And Tom Curran of NBC Sports Boston doesn't report this as a final decision, just a possibility. And I love it. I love it. It's the ultimate boss move. And it tells me that if they're even having this conversation, Chris,
right,
there's enough interest in Tom Brady where you have to have the conversation, right? If it's crickets, you don't even have this. You're thinking, all right, what are we going to do here? There's teams interested.
Right.
Are we going to go crisscross the nation, or are we going to have them come to us? I think that's my big takeaway. There are enough teams interested in Tom Brady for him to even have that deliberation as to how he's going to handle his free agency tour.
Yeah, I would think there's enough teams out there. I mean, he's too special of a player, a person, an icon in our country. I get that. It also tells you that there must be some crickets as far as the conversation with the New England Patriots too right now. And the Patriots are content to let him kind of like see his worth on the open market and if he really wants to do this or make this type of move. But, like I said on the show earlier, I think this is like the cool thing about Brady, though, is that he's not into like going onto one of these, press media tours of look at me, I'm in every city that a team needs a quarterback in, and hey, how you doing? Hey, yeah, come in, meet me, let's talk ball. If it gets serious, then maybe I'll go out and meet or go to these two teams or one team, whatever it is that's interested that he feels like is really serious contender. And then you make that move to meet people in that organization, get a feel for, do you want to live there? Is that the place you want to go work at it every day? And does it seem like it has the right vibe as far as persons are concerned in the building that you want to be a part of?
Yeah, and look, we've never seen anything like this, and he very well may stay with the New England Patriots, but this is all part of the process of seeing what else is out there. And I think it's going to go like this. Back channel discussions that will clearly be tampering, but every team tampers, aimed at finding out what other teams are interested and what they're willing to offer. And at the end of the scouting combine, that's when the opportunity comes to talk to the Patriots, knowing who else is interested and knowing generally what they're interested in paying. So you have an opportunity for the Patriots to offer something, say the right things, do the right things to get Tom Brady to stay. And then if that doesn't work, that's when we get closer and closer to the start of free agency. 1 month from today, if you didn't hear us say it 70 times during the show. And that's when he can start officially meeting with teams. And Chris, the tampering is real. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
And I think in this case, it helps the Patriots to have some tampering so Tom Brady knows what's out there before they finalize their negotiations. Because the Patriots can't wait until Tom Brady officially becomes a free agent.
Right.
If the Patriots are thinking about finding a veteran who would take Tom Brady's place.
Yeah, that's where I was wondering, Mr. Kraft and the relationship he has with Tom Brady in his camp, I would think would be a little bit, loose and, hey, let them know that, hey, if you want to talk to teams and tamper and do all that, we're certainly not going to be here, trying to turn you into the NFL or turn the teams in that want to talk to you and have these conversations. It benefits the Patriots for this to get the ball rolling, get it going. And to me, the most intriguing thing here, too, is just the Patriots in general. I mean, do they want Tom Brady? I mean, I'm being serious. Do they? I mean, if they really wanted him, wouldn't you just offer him a 2-year, $30 million contract and it'd be done, right? What's the number they're set at that they're willing to have Brady back at? That's to me where it's just interesting, too. I feel like they're giving us a lot of context clues to say, like, hey, we're not sitting here like, oh, we want Brady back. I think there's got to be a part of the organization that's content with, moving this process along. And that's where I just find it interesting, too. Where's that number? Where's that fine line to where they both get back together and take one more crack at it?
There have been multiple reports that the Patriots are willing to pay Tom Brady more than $30 million a year. That means Robert Kraft is willing to write the check.
Yeah.
But Bill Belichick is the one who has to authorize it. And I firmly believe that part of this process, part of this negotiation that is coming after Tom Brady knows what else is out there,
right.
I think it's going to require Bill Belichick to bend a knee, smooch a butt right, and show appreciation to Tom Brady that maybe he hasn't fully shown throughout his career. I just feel like Tom Brady is getting a little exasperated by the way Bill Belichick has always been.
Maybe.
And Belichick's the guy with the finger on the purse strings, or his hand on the purse strings, whatever the metaphor is. Even though Robert Kraft is willing to finance it, Belichick has to be willing to do it. And
yes.
Robert Kraft is not going to tell Bill Belichick how to run his team, who to keep, who not to keep when it comes to Tom Brady's future. And I think that has a lot to do with it. All right, let's try something here.
Yeah.
Let's try something here. This shouldn't take very long.
Okay.
I'm going to run through every team name with you, and I want you to give me your first reaction, yes or no, should that team have interest in Tom Brady. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right, Patriots.
Yes.
Bills.
No.
Jets.
No.
Dolphins.
No. Oh, well,
Ravens.
Okay. Dolphins, I'll say maybe. Dolphins, I'll say maybe.
Okay.
Ravens, no.
I like yes, no, and maybe.
Okay.
Like yes, no, and maybe. So far, it's Dolphins, maybe. Patriots, yes. Ravens, no. Steelers.
No.
Browns.
No.
Bengals.
No. Oh, no. No. Yes. No.
Texans.
Nope.
Titans.
Yes.
Colts.
No.
No? Are
No.
you kidding me? All right, I say yes.
Well,
there. Jaguars.
maybe yes. I went no there because I just can't see Tom Brady going to Indianapolis and living in that city.
I'm saying should the team be interested?
Okay.
Should
yes.
the team be interested?
There we go. So yes, I'll say yes to the Colts. Right.
Revise any of your past answers based on that. Browns or Bengals? You hesitated. Should they be interested?
No.
All right. Colts, yes. Jaguars?
No.
Chiefs?
Absolutely not.
Broncos?
No.
Raiders?
Yes.
Chargers?
Yes.
Eagles?
No.
Cowboys?
No.
Yes. Giants?
No.
Maybe. Washington? Almost said it. Washington?
No.
I agree. Packers?
No.
Vikings?
No.
Bears?
Oh, I thought you might say yes to the Vikings. No for the Bears.
I don't want that old son of a bitch on the Vikings. I'm just kidding. Bears?
I'm going to say no.
Lions?
No.
Saints?
No.
Falcons?
No.
Bucks? Yes.
Yes.
You
sure.
can say it. Yes.
Yeah,
Panthers?
they should have interest.
Panthers?
No.
Why not?
Because they're just trying to restart something new. What are they going to do? Hey, we're going to start a new culture here with an old guy that came from a different culture and have him be the guy that we all follow here, and then he's going to leave us in a year or two? No.
Cardinals?
No.
Rams?
No.
Not even maybe?
No, not a maybe.
It's too late. They've already cast their lot with Jared Goff.
Yes.
Seahawks? No. Obviously. 49ers?
No, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Say,
did you hit them all?
I say maybe. I got all of them.
Good.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.